Hi, my name is Joey Finrow, and I'm a real estate agent in Orange County, California. Behind me, I'm going to tour this exceptional property in North Tustin. It's listed by one of my good friends named Jocko. His information will be in the description below. But we have a special property. This is a 5-bedroom, single-level home, 22,000 square foot lot in North Tustin for just under $2.5 million with an ADU. Everything has been fully renovated. Literally, it took over a year actually to do a full renovation. Let's tour this amazing property. So right when you come in, there's actually 2 automatic gates as you come in. This is the main house. So this is a very unique property because there's actually 3 different structures that we're gonna see today. But let's focus on this main house. Okay, so the main house is 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Everything has been fully renovated. From the floors to the drywall to lighting, kitchen, bathroom, windows, roof, painting, even the exterior. This is the front yard. As you first come in, this is fully gated throughout the whole property. There are 2 gates, one to go to this main area here in the front yard. And then behind that, there's another driveway that has another gate to get to the ADU and the 3rd structure. But here is the front yard. It is literally like a resort style. Here is one of the covered patios. All right, as we walk in the front door of the main house, here's the entry. Couple things to notate is that there are a ton of recessed lighting, as you can see. Not only that, but there are a lot of windows to capitalize on the natural light. So these are bifolding doors. We'll open that up in a little bit. But there's that kitchen table area, the living room, dining room, and then the kitchen right here. Almost floor to ceiling windows here. Focusing on the kitchen, I'm gonna try to take as much time as I can to highlight all the details, but here is the kitchen. We got white oak cabinetry and then waterfall island here. Literally everything has been done to this property. It took the owner over a year, but it was over a year to complete all the renovations. And the investor did such a great job with the landscaping, everything outside, the curb appeal, all the details that the next buyer is going to appreciate. They did. Another thing that I really like about the property is that every bedroom is basically a junior suite. So it has its own full bathroom. Here is one of the bedrooms. We'll just call this bedroom 1. This one has a nice accent tub right here. Walk-in shower. And then that white oak cabinetry is carried throughout as well. Here is the closet. As far as the location, it's a really convenient location in North Tustin. You'll see a lot of people in the neighborhood walking to school, just walking in the morning. Here is a guest bathroom right here. We got washer dryer right here, stackable. Here is another bedroom, number 2. Here it's full bathroom right here. I really could see this home being for, honestly, a couple options. It could be for a multi-generational family. So if a big family, it could, if you just have a lot of kids and you need more room and space, or an older, here's a 3rd bedroom, older teenagers that might want a little bit of their own space, or just older kids out of school just needing to stay at home. This could be perfect for that. Also, and here's the 4th room. This one is mainly used as the master, I would say. But look at all the windows here. So not only do you have all these nice modern windows, but then you have these doors that open up to a little deck right here. And this also could be for a family that just likes to entertain. And you'll see throughout the yard, there's just plenty of space to entertain outside, whether that's in the front yard here as we took a look, or it's behind us. As I go through the video there, you'll be able to see. One of the things I like about the main house is how open it is inside. So if you're in the kitchen cooking, preparing lunches or dinner, you literally have, as I come around here, full access to the whole living room, dining room, family room area. And not only that, but if we walk this way, we can see that we have these bifolding doors that open up to the backyard. And as we walk out through these bifolding doors that we just opened up, look how large this is. It truly makes this space feel much bigger than it really is. I'm gonna turn the camera around so we can see it better. But here is your view. You can see it just really opens up if you like to entertain and you also just like to be outside. Look at this, you have this own covered deck patio and all your landscaping is very modern. Not only that, but I love these details where you put the wood paneling in the roof and then you have these modern lights here. This is covered. You have your modern concrete here and then all your landscaping and your fencing right here. But look how huge this front yard is. Again, if you have kids, young kids, they literally can be running around in this way larger than average Southern California backyard. Honestly, even for most places around the country, this is a huge backyard and it almost looks like you're in a resort, if you will. You could be inside making dinner, hanging out, doing work, what have you, and having these doors open. Very nice touch. So not only do you have these doors that have that indoor outdoor kind of California room, but also in this bedroom, you have these set of doors behind me that open up to have this own little private deck here. And right off this bedroom here, these doors just push open just like that. And then you have your own patio here. It is a little open, so you might not like that, but if you need, you can definitely make this a little bit more private if needed. All right, before we move on, let's look at the front yard again from this side. This is the front yard, and then the back side of the house. There's that covered patio. This is the front door. Here's the landscaping in front of the house we just toured. And then wrapping up the main house, here is that last room that this is what we just opened. But another feature that I want to point your eyes to is this decking right here. Now there is a door here to that third room we saw. This also opens up to this raised decking right here. We have a couple trees here. And this is also where you can have seating, tables, outdoor kitchen table right here. You got the privacy with these plants right here. Also got putting green right there. All right, so this is the 3-car garage. So there's single doors right here. So you still have garage spaces to park. You have all this. If you did need to park cars in here, you can. There's even another place to park cars. But here is the ADU. It's a studio ADU. Let's go inside and take a look. It has its own mini split for AC and heat up there in that corner. We have a closet there, another closet here, and then here is the studio. And we have a little kind of kitchenette, if you will. So we got gas, we have sink, little hood here, and then here is the bathroom. So this could be, again, for maybe a parent or an older kid. But this is the studio. All right, so as we walk out of the studio, I had originally said that there's 3 structures. Okay, so before we get to the 3rd structure right here, another outdoor kind of hangout space. So you really could make this, and you might even, if you wanted to cover this, you could cover a portion of it. There's that mini split. This is the 3rd structure, okay? And before we go inside there to see what it is, this is also part of your lot. There is a door here. This is the 2nd gate to get to your property. So you got this gate, putting green right here. There's the garages and the ADU. And we got even more privacy here. And here is that 3rd structure. Okay, so walking in the 3rd structure, it's basically an open room. Now this, I could see this be any entrepreneurs or somebody that just needs an office. This would be perfect for having a detached office. And look, you're so close to the main house, but it's detached. You have privacy. This could be office, a gym, homework for the kids. It opens up to this backyard area here and still very close to your house. Wow, what a property we toured today. Again, this is 5 bedrooms. It's a 22,000 square foot lot. It's all 1 level, which is nice. There's 2 gates to get on your property. There's a full gate around the perimeter of your home. And this is on the market for just under 2.5 in North Tustin. Everything has been fully renovated. Again, the owner spent over a year remodeling everything head to toe. 2.5 in North Tustin is a great value for this modern finishes here. If you have any questions on this home or would like a tour of it, leave a comment below and we'll see you in the next one.